The Wild Wild West.
Yeah, whenever I get high, I'm so happy when it's over.
Oh, you're relieved.
When it wears off, I'm like, dude, I love you guys. Thank God I'm back.
But that's if you
that
hit.
was this worst day I've ever had in my life.
Your high must not be a good one then.
Yeah, you're coming
sucks.
from the bug out. Coming from the bug out is just thank you, man. It's like thank you.
Oh,
But if you're fully just vibing and all of a sudden it wears off, you turn into the grump.
So you're out there vibing, walking
You're
your
vibing,
dog.
walking your
You
dog.
come back in. Your wife's immediately like, where'd you put this?
Well, you've forgotten to do 25 things. So you didn't blah 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 when you left. And you're like, dude, why do you worry about this shit?
It's
dude?
the trash.
You're like
It's the trash for me.
You get high and miss the trash.
Yeah.
You go,
I don't take the trash out. I'm getting
I've
motherfucker.
left the front door wide open. I'm like, who cares, dude? You're annoying
who
right
even
now.
care? We shouldn't even have borders.
I can't do edibles though. Edibles are the ones that make me freak
Edibles
the fuck
get you?
out. Yeah, I'll get sick and start freaking out. I like want to puke.
Also, I feel like I'm high for 5 days if I take a fucking edible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels
Sleep
like
for
such a
hours.
longer high.
Yeah, they get you.
Yeah, I don't enjoy them.
I used to eat them and forget. I would impulsively eat them. I used to make gummies and I would just be like, yeah, what the fuck? And I'd munch a couple of them, forget, and be driving and be like, ah, shit, I forgot about that.
I forget. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it 1,000 times on here, but Matt used to make edibles, and we lived together, so I'd just be sitting there, just playing Xbox all day, and he'd be like,
It's not a bad day.
he'd be like, here, I'll test these out,
Yeah.
and I'm not good at getting high, so I'd be like, yeah, whatever. Totally would forget that I'd eaten one.
Edibles
30
are-
minutes later, I'd be like, yo, these are strong, dude.
They're either too much or not enough. It's either you don't feel them and then you overdo it because you're like, I need to take another one, and then it hits you, and you're like, fuck, what just happened?
Yep.
Yeah, I've been off them for a while. It's been nice though. I've gotten a lot. I get so much shit done now. Like, it's insane. I was really not firing all cylinders there. I thought I was.
Yeah.
I've really.
Yeah, my productivity's already at a fucking minimum. If I toss weed on top of this, it's over, dude.
Well, it gets you because you're like, I'll be so stoned and I'll be like, I just got to enjoy my life. And I'll just not do anything for 2 days and come back and like, fuck, I need to do stuff, dude. This is
Not
not
ideal.
It's like a Aesop's fable. That's like,
is.
yeah, like you can't just enjoy life.
Yeah, no.
You got to do something.
You have to.
If you just enjoy life, winter comes.
It's like the grasshopper.
And then
Yeah,
you knock on someone's door and you go, can I come in?
Yep, it's the grasshopper in the
Winter's
end.
not cool, especially not right now.
No,
Yeah,
winter
true.
sucks here. Nothing compared to, good God. I was furious. Matt was in San Diego this weekend. I was in Peoria, Illinois. New number 1 on the power rankings of shittiest town in the entire country. Peoria, Illinois was hell, dude.
Never heard of her.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of fucking Illinois. It's,
Is it Illinois' second biggest city? I think it's Chi-Town and then maybe Peoria. I could be wrong.
I'm sure a bunch of like suburbs of Chicago count.
Yeah, true.
Because Peoria was like a small, shitty Harrisburg.
But it had like political administrative buildings and stuff.
I don't know.
Impressive domes.
There weren't very many impressive domes.
Really?
No, there was a hospital. I think that was the entire
Oh,
economy.
really? So it wasn't even as big as Harrisburg.
No. There's a hospital, Bradley University's there.
Bradley Cooper University.
The University of Bradley Cooper. And but yeah, then the weather hit and that
Dude, it's
was
so cold.
That
what,
was
what were you doing out there though?
I was doing a show. I did a show. I did a show in Peoria and St. Louis, and I had to get in a night early because of the weather here to make sure I got to the show. So I just had Thursday to do nothing in Peoria, Illinois, and there's nothing to do anyway.
Dude, what'd you do?
Nothing.
Lay there chill.
Fucking laid down.
Really?
Tried to go outside.
I think Chicago's where we got stuck last year. This little snowpocalypse or whatever in
Chicago's
Buffalo.
so fucking cold, dude. Oh, did you go during Christmas last year?
Yeah.
I was supposed to go during Christmas. I was supposed to do like an in-law trip, and our flight got canceled due to the snow.
Which is really cool. They let me come hang out at the end of the season. That was fun.
Oh yeah, Cole Beasley, everybody.
Cold motherfucking Beasley.
The interesting thing about Peoria is that there's still bums.
What?
There's bums in every town, but there's like just 5 black dudes walking around outside in Peoria.
They wear those full snowsuits.
They're just in full fucking like. The one guy was wearing like he was working on a traffic construction.
Nice.
He just had a nice reflective vest.
Yeah,
Just me and the bums were the only ones outside walking around. Then I was like, oh, here's a mall. I went into a mall. It was just totally abandoned. Just
Really?
filled with like 3 bums.
What?
Just bums sleeping in the food court.
It's
It was hell, dude. That
That's
town
fucking
fucking
crazy.
sucks.
Yeah.
That's fucking dude. I'm telling you, man. my wife's from Brittany's from Chicago. My wife's from Chicago. She brought me there in the wintertime, and I was just like, we'll never live here. We'll never live in Chicago, dude. It's so fucking.
Midwest
the wind hits you and
winters,
you get furious.
Yeah, it's
Buffalo's fucking cold too.
Buffalo.
The wind.
Chicago's worse though.
Yeah,
I've played 2 games in Chicago that were worse than any game I played in Buffalo.
Dude, it's so chilly, dude. It's like cold, and then the wind hits you, and you're like, this is just bullshit. It's so
nuts.
fucking. They're like,
Where
we
you
should
from
go to
originally?
Tejas, America.
Yeah. So you must have been cold Beasley up there.
Oh, you know what? You get used to it though. I actually started enjoying it a little bit.
Yeah, really.
So I would always a big sleeve guy when it's cold. When I was in Dallas, we'd go to the Giants. We'd play there, and it'd be like 30, and I'd be freezing my ass off and hate it. And then I come to Buffalo, and then I'm out there in warm-ups and sleeves, and by the time the game starts, like I always do the old man sleeves. I like cut them.
Yeah.
They have the half sleeves, but I cut them. I like them.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Like raunchy.
True. So how does that really fuck? I mean, it has to fuck you up when it's that cold. Like, it's got to be tough to concentrate.
I can't imagine.
After a while, you get used to it.
Yeah.
Actually, the cold here feels way worse. Like 20 degrees here is way worse than 20 degrees in Buffalo, and I have no idea why. I don't know if it's the moisture in the air or what, but
yeah,
it's not good. I'd much rather be in Buffalo.
True.
Tell you what, -4 in Peoria sucks.
Ugh. I don't think -4 is good anywhere.
Sucks.
Yeah, man. At least it's good. It drives people into indoors for the show.
The bums are still out, dude. The
True.
bums.
You don't like the outdoors?
No, for when you do stand up,
No.
it's good. Like I have to try to use I
No.
have to use nature to coerce people to go inside. So you want it to be really cold, so people have no other option.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's like no comedy clubs in Miami,
Yeah.
in New Orleans. Because people would rather have fun than go
True.
listen to a guy talk about his problems and his small dick. Let's get drunk and watch a guy
I had
talk
a good
about his
time.
small
You know,
dick.
that was actually, I think that was the first comedy show I've ever been to. Is yours?
Really?
So, yeah, I think so.
Which one? At the in
The one
at
here.
the Vulcan? Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
That was the first time I've ever been to one.
Sick.
It was cool.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet? How did you guys?
Gabe
Gabe Davis,
Davis,
Gabe
the
Davis.
best.
the best ever. Gabe Davis.
Yeah. trying to
Get well soon, Gabriel. We're praying for you.
trying to get him to come to Texas next year. Let's get him out of there, huh?
Chill.
I just want him to be
Dude,
closer.
he
If
can't.
I'm not there, I don't want him there anymore.
He can't be a Dallas Cowboy,
Why not?
bro. I mean, I could.
No income tax.
I'll switch.
Yeah,
I'll
it's-
switch my allegiance.
It's a good spot.
I'll wear the
Oh,
star.
yeah.
I'll
They-
put on a Dallas Cowboys
Sure. You
hat.
just flip the hat backwards.
Put it on,
dude.
buddy.
Pull it
Yeah,
on top.
put a little Dallas Cowboys Gabe Davis hat on.
Well, it's Philly fans are the fucking worst. They're never a good experience
Yeah,
at the stadium.
yeah, but it's fun when you're one of the guys that are making it a negative experience for other people.
Probably.
Isn't it fun to ruin things for people?
They're probably one of those fans who told me on Twitter one time that I look like I fumbled my baby after a fumble. After that, all hell broke loose. I tell a fan to eat a dick, and it goes viral. I get in
Really?
trouble. Yeah.
Oh, you tweeted back?
Oh, of course.
Oh, I've been there, brother.
Yeah.
I've wanted to tweet back so many
I've
times.
shut down my Twitter.
What
at
did
least
the- what
4
did
or
the guy
5
say?
times.
What did the guy say?
The guy I posted just a picture of me and my child at the time.
Oh, he went for your child.
He said you could fumble
he said
that
it looked like
baby.
I fumbled my baby. You know.
What a
Like, the
dickhead,
fuck,
bro.
dude?
When they go for the children, it's fucked. When they
That is
start
fucked.
hitting your
That's
children,
what I'm saying. The dude could. I don't even think my kid could talk at the time. It's like you're going at a toddler who can't even speak.
you can't feed them, bro. You cannot feed them.
That's bullshit. I'm good at feeding them.
Do you think that's...
you went.
Good at feeding them fuel.
What'd you call him? You just called him like a pussy? or
Nah, I
like-
told him to eat a dick.
That's fair.
Coolest thing ever, though, if a fan actually blew up that tweet, brought it to Cowboys camp the next season, I signed it. That was the coolest thing I ever
That's
signed.
That's nice.
It was awesome.
pretty tight.
So it worked out.
Yeah.
What a
That is
nasty
funny
guy.
he said that, though.
I mean,
From his perspective.
it's
It's so funny to attack
I get-
an
yeah.
athlete's child anonymously.
in his
on the-
defense,
you know?
I had one catch that game and I fumbled the bitch.
Oh.
But we blew him out. It was in London, versus Jacksonville. Shout out to Dez. He balled his ass off of that game.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, fans are ruthless, man.
What do you think about playing over in London?
I wasn't a big fan of London. It was always cloudy. It was always
Yeah.
rainy.
It's fucking bullshit.
I got sick and then brought it back, got my baby sick, so that wasn't cool.
And that guy tweeted that
Yeah.
mean fucking shit. That sucks.
Yeah, dude.
And then while
tweeted
you're
at me
sick,
some
reading
bullshit.
that tweet, yeah, that hurts.
I blame it on the coaches though. They got mad because everybody was like, we had curfew, and everybody's like, we're grown men, why we have curfew? Everybody was going out and shit, and then the next morning, people were late to meetings, and so they make us meet. Make us do a walkthrough outside, and it's like freezing and raining outside.
Yeah, they got
and I get sick. It's their fucking fault.
It totally is their fault. That's fucking bullshit.
Was it at Wembley?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It was a cool stadium, cool environment, but it's like they didn't know when to cheer. It was still new then. So it was like,
and they're all wearing just random jerseys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
The whole stadium's wearing like just any football
It was cool
team.
though.
Yeah.
I was always curious. Yeah, how did they react? Were they like cheering? Were they just like excited in general?
It's like when you'd have a bad play, they'd cheer. I don't know. Maybe they were cheering for the other team, but it's just hard to know. I feel like Cowboys, our fans travel better than anybody. So I like to think most of them were going for the boys,
True.
And they would cheer sometimes when it's like, I don't think they should cheer right now. But I don't know.
By God, he snapped the ball. Was
That's
it
like,
English announcers? By George.
That's a first down to the Dallas Cowboys.
I don't even remember any of that, dude. I have the worst memory. Maybe it's from playing 11 years of football after I should. But
Is John Madden dead?
Yes.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
When did he die?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I think he died 2 years
it
ago.
wasn't that long ago.
Really?
Yeah. He was the fucking man.
Yeah, he was the best. I was gonna say, I was like, who the fuck else announced?
There's always this Oakland Raiders clip.
He was the boom guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, man. He's more than that.
Yeah. I'm just sorry.
No, that's fine.
Play football, but I don't know as much as I should about it.
There's a good clip going around of him. He was the Raiders coach, and they were like dirty as fuck. They were like punching people in the face and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You think we play dirty? Do something about it." It's like fucking
like
sick,
that. Yeah,
dude.
that's cool as shit.
So
Yeah.
sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He was just a big fat guy on the sidelines with just a team of goons.
He was the best.
I think he played for the Eagles.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was Bird.
Let's
give us
fact,
some info
let's
on
fact
his
check
player
that. I don't know
history
about
and
that.
I think
Yeah,
John
I
Madden played professional football for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I want to hear.
I didn't know he played. I thought he just
Yeah, he
coached.
was a unit, dude.
He
was
died in
huge.
2021.
From what?
Old age, I think.
From what?
I gotta find the death real quick.
Old age. He was
Myocarditis.
fucking 70.
I feel like it's very bad that we don't know this though. I don't-
What he died
When
from?
he died?
Yeah.
Well, you hear him on the video game.
He's
You
such
think
a-
he's
I
still
still
alive.
got yeah.
Yeah, they should keep him on Madden forever.
should.
Hopefully,
Yeah, that'd be fucking bullshit if they didn't.
it's his deal.
You could just AI.
Yeah, how'd he die?
He played for the Eagles. He did play for the Eagles.
Confirmed.
Eagles confirmed. He coached the Raiders.
Confirmed. Although, did he Tupac his death? He
Did
might
they-
still be
did-
He
alive.
might still be alive.
Undisclosed death.
Undisclosed.
85 years old.
He was 85 and a
Shit.
huge guy.
When did
Yeah.
when was the vaccine roll out? No.
2020.
Ooh,
Brother, you said it.
let's not get on that here.
Did you get a lot of pushback for that
I
kind of
feel
stuff?
you might get
We
on that.
could
here.
talk about it a little bit if you want.
What are you talking about? Recent medical breakthroughs?
You talking about you don't trust.
I don't know. I don't know much about
You
anything.
don't trust the
all right?
science?
I'm not a scientist. I don't
You
know.
don't trust the science? I love the science.
I wanted to get it
I
so
trust some
bad I never got
science.
to.
No, I
At
love.
the time, it was
I
just
love all
it
science.
came out super duper fast, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
I was
It
just
Operation
very
Warp
hesitant
Speed,
about
dude.
that one. Yeah,
They literally were like, "This is warp speed. We
came
shouldn't
out
be doing
of
this."
came out of nowhere there, buddy.
I never got to get it. I tried to get it every day, and I just every
It was
day
hard
they're
to
like-
get a hold of.
I was like, please give me one. And they went, we don't have any more left. I went, oh no.
yeah,
I survived though.
Dude,
I did
I
survive.
actually almost went home and like talked to my wife. I was like, should we? You know, but
yeah.
turned out
Well, that was tough because
Was
Yeah.
she with it?
she's
No,
she's
I'm
like,
saying, were you like, should we get it? And she was like, "What are you, a pussy?"
no.
Like, I didn't know I married
I
a
went
pussy.
home. I went home and was like, should we? You know,
Yeah,
and she
that's
was
what I
like,
mean.
she was like, fuck no. But
Nice.
but after a while, you know, when you get so many people just coming at you, and after a while, you're like, maybe I should just fucking get it. You
That's
know?
what I
Nah,
did.
bro. No way.
I folded.
I didn't fold.
It was embarrassing to watch your press conference when I was sitting there after I folded.
The statement, man.
The statement. I
Yeah.
remember the
But
statement.
you only got one.
I
You're,
got one.
You're a muggle.
That's all right. Dude.
You're a muggle.
I know.
You're
That's-
mudblood.
you know,
I got one, and
I you know, one should be all you need, right?
You would think.
Isn't it one for all the others?
I don't know anything.
I don't either.
I just knew they weren't gonna let me work at the Comedy Store unless I got it.
Yeah, that was a good move.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
were
I
going to
didn't-
let us do a lot of things if we didn't get it. But
I did QB. The whole, my family was like, my wife was like, I don't know what we should do, and I was just like, fuck it, we're not doing it. And then she was happy afterwards. She was
Nice.
pumped.
yeah,
She was pregnant.
turned out great. I
Damn.
Yeah, she was
Pumped.
pregnant during the whole thing. So like,
Yeah.
it was like,
You really should not do
what's
it.
going to happen? I was like, fuck, no,
Well,
we're not doing this.
Maybe you should do it. If you're pregnant, go get the vaccine.
or don't. You know,
No,
Or
you
don't.
should get it.
get
If
it
you're
or
pregnant, get a bunch of them.
not. No, she didn't do it. The kid. The
It'd be
kids
funny
was
to get
creepy.
flagged. It'd be funny to get flagged for misinformation of being like, take a bunch of vaccines. They're like, actually, that's not healthy either.
Well, they just went away. No one. It's like if you talk about it, like, oh my God, get over that. It's like, dude, like that was insane.
Yeah.
Now it's just gone. You can you weren't allowed to talk about it. Now you can be like, yo,
Also,
Oh
not
no,
only
you'll
is it not
still
gone,
see a Pfizer commercial. They're still
Yeah, they're
promoting
still-
the boosters.
well, now the new epidemic is amongst the super elderly. They're like, this is the new epidemic of COVID. It's like, what are you talking? It was the whole time.
Yeah.
They're putting out a new thing now where they're trying to the elderly aren't getting boosters, so now they're just focusing on them.
My parents got it. There's a while where my mom and dad were just like, "Hey, get the fucking shot and shut up."
Yeah,
I was like, "I'm too far in. I'm in too
you're
deep.
too deep, dude. Yeah,
It's too late. I got
And-
all these people thanking me. I can't stop now."
Oh, bro, that
True.
would have hurt. That
Yeah,
would have
all
hurt. The Patriots would have been down,
All
dude.
the bros, all the
How
young
worried
teammates
were you
were
about
like,
dying from it and have everyone being like,
I was
"Ah."
never scared to die. I never thought
Sick.
that. It was more so like like the funny thing is everybody who got it in the NFL was like just getting it. I got to use the sauna, bro. I was like, dude, just go in the fucking sauna. What are they
Yeah.
gonna do? They-
Sweat it out. Yeah,
You know what I mean? I went in the sauna. It was great.
heard that. Did you have to do all that weird shit where like you had to go in earlier and like you
Yeah.
couldn't
So
do this?
so that was my deal. I was like, all right. And then I got fined a ton for not wearing masks because of this. But I was like, I told the head man, I was like, I'm gonna do what makes sense, right? I get tested. I wait for 30 minutes. After that, why do I have to wear a fucking mask? I'm more safer
Yeah.
than any of you in here. You know, it's
Yeah.
kind of my deal. So then I got fined over 150,000 or whatever
What?
it was over the course of the year.
Could you pull your nose down like that, or would they hate on that?
So I did when I did the statement. You know, honestly, I wish I would have just not worn it at all. It's like the one day I just did it because I was in front of the camera. It's like, all right, let me
Yeah.
just think about the Bills here and not get them in too much trouble. But honestly, who can talk with that fucking thing? And the whole time it's just coming off my face while I'm talking. My chin pulls it down, and people think I'm wearing it purposely below my nose. But I was like, no, when I talk, my chin moves, so it pulls it down. You know. But yeah, it's a shit show.
And what bullshit? And it all for what?
I don't know, man. I just know the NFL made sure to get that last $75,000 fine in before the playoffs.
True.
Last week. And this,
Those
I'd already had
cocksuckers.
COVID. So it's like, I don't know the science behind everything, but after you have COVID, you know, you don't
You're
have to
Gucci.
test anymore. So
No,
if I
you're
don't have to
Gucci
test
with that.
anymore, why the fuck do I have to wear a mask? And then I got a big $75,000 fine at the last
Damn.
one. And then all that shit was over. Playoffs, they just went away with all of it. I was like, those dirty bastards made sure to get that fine in.
God, dude.
It's wild.
I was just laughing. I was just talking about when Rudy Gobert got it. Do you remember that? He played for the Jazz,
Mm-mm.
and he was like the first guy to get COVID.
Oh yeah,
and he
yeah.
goes to the press conference. This is the NBA game they shut
Yeah.
down at halftime.
Yeah.
Middle of the game, they were just like, "All right, everybody leave the arena. Somebody's got COVID in here."
I don't even remember that. Y'all still watch
It
the
was
NBA?
it was like day one. It was like the first COVID thing, and this guy, he gets COVID first, and he comes and he does a press conference. He's like, "I have COVID, haha," and he touches all the microphones,
Oh, yes. Oh.
and everyone was like, "Ha ha ha! This is funny."
I didn't get it till they stopped testing all the vaccinated players. The week after. Isn't that wild?
Really?
Stopped testing them all because they were all getting it, and then I get it. And then
Oh, yeah.
now,
Oh, yeah, they had to
now I'm
stop
an
testing
asshole and I
'cause-
ruined the season. you know?
They blamed it on you, yeah.
Meanwhile, all my vaccinated teammates are playing in the game against the New England Patriots with COVID. Now I'm
Sick.
at home, not being able to play.
Yeah, it was.
It's
They
unfortunate.
made a lot of money. That's good though. Pharmaceutical companies made billions of dollars.
They
so.
did.
It is good.
I'm
They
just
did.
bright siding it. That's cool.
It's
They
good for
did.
the economy, and then also we got to basically mandate mail-in votes off of it. So that was
True.
good. Those are
True.
two good things.
True. That's true. And
I
it is-
trust that science, and we're happy about that.
It is also good to get a display of like total fucking subservience from your population. That was nice. Just watching our whole population fold under tyranny.
Yeah.
It was just nice to know that.
Yeah, America, the place you would think would be very anti-tyranny,
Yeah.
but whatever.
It was good to watch.
Yeah, we can't make it any announcements. I knew this.
Oh yeah, fuck, my bad.
No, that's all right. I just had a feeling this was coming. No, it's
You had a
There's nothing
feeling I
wrong
was
with
going to
it.
bring it up?
You brought it up.
we always bring it up,
True.
Oh.
We talk COVID.
but yes, this time for sure. It's you did your thing, dude.
Yeah, I was hated for it for for a while. And, I didn't even get to do interviews anymore after that. It was wild.
But they wouldn't let you?
After the statement, so the year before that, every Wednesday was my day to speak to the media. When you I guess when you have success, you have your days or whatever. It's probably me, Steph, Josh on offense or something. But yeah, after that, no more the rest of the year, bro. Instagram, the Buffalo's Instagram wouldn't even post a picture of me. They were ashamed of me.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild.
That's some bull.
Yeah,
Well, it was so easy to
it hurt.
fake it,
It hurt
though.
my feelings,
Yeah, I bet.
It's kind of the reason I was like, hey, get me the F out of here.
That would've hurt my
You guys
feelings.
turned on me.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
It was also so easy to fake it too. That was the other thing.
oh, buddy, there's, the NFL loved to, be the spokesman for having the vaccine, but it's like, dude, half the dudes who got it didn't get it, buddy. There were a lot
it was
of
so
fakes.
easy. That was the funniest part of all of it. It was like, bro, you can fake this so
Did you do that in your special, that joke?
about dudes faking it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going out to breakfast.
That's
It
great.
was me. I faked it.
Dude, do y'all remember when Antonio Brown got caught and then Bruce Arians was pissed? He was like, let's test everybody to see who really got it.
How you can't even do that though?
I know, but if they would have, it'd have been awesome. I was like,
True.
yeah, let's do it.
True. Do a
I'm with
spinal
Bruce.
tap. You start like doing the whole team becomes a medical experiment. You start like sawing their limbs off. I'm glad that's behind us.
I didn't know Antonio Brown got caught.
Yeah, he got caught with a fake card, but
Damn, his fake card must have been
I
hilarious.
mean, dude, there were so many people that he could have
Just-
got with that, dude.
No offense to him, but in crayon, just I got vax. All right, thank you, AB.
Man.
Was that the year that was his last year, right? Vax year? I think that might have been third quarter. Take the jersey off.
I think so.
That was a wild
I'm
moment.
a savage.
He's a wild boy.
So fuck this, I'm out. I should have just did that.
He's as funny as it gets. His Twitter. Have you watched, dude? This Christmas tweet he had.
That's it.
He was just
I follow him on Twitter, yeah.
he was like, I'm not lying.
Dude,
to my
AB the
kids.
football
He's like, I'm
player
not
was
saying
an
some-
animal.
I'm not saying some fat cracker came down the chimney and gave you all this. I bought it. Called Santa Claus a cracker.
Fat cracker.
Yeah, he hasn't been very happy with white people lately, I don't think.
He's not happy with the whites.
He's been saying cracker a lot
He
lately.
says cracker.
I was like, dude, I thought we were boys, man,
No,
How old is
cracker's
he?
fun.
Yeah, huh?
How old is he? How old is AB?
Probably like 34-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35 maybe. I don't know.
Makes sense.
He got dinged up a couple times.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
It
that's
makes
why.
sense.
He
So
got
you-
what?
He got popped a couple times.
That's always, why we're crazy as football players. It's always CTE, buddy. Anytime I do something stupid, I got CTE.
Yeah,
so,
that's a nice. That's a
you
nice.
know, everybody loves to say that.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Which, maybe I do. I don't know.
I would
Honestly, if you're 5'8", $175, you're playing in the NFL, you're probably kind of psycho anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
be
that's
honest.
the other thing is
Yeah,
most
that's
guys in the NFL are psychos.
I'm pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty wild. I'm normal, but then when I get out there, it's a different
You're a
animal.
psycho.
It's a different animal.
Don't fucking make eye contact with
You
me.
got you got motherfuckers trying to try you out here at all? Because you see NFL dudes usually huge linemen. Like
Dude, I go under the radar because they don't know.
that's what I'm saying. You have them try you, and then you ever go beast mode on.
So
people.
I'll get nobody tries me. If I go to Dallas, like I'll get noticed, or Buffalo, but out here nobody gives a fuck.
True.
Austin, they're just like, who the fuck's this guy? I'm just another civilian.
He's just a honk.
Yeah, but they don't
He's just
know.
a cracker.
Just a crack.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Just
they don't
regular
know.
ass cracker.
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know, man.
That's fucked up.
Which is cool. Makes it better anyway.
true
I'd
to
rather-
lay low.
Rather nobody notice me. Buffalo was cool about it, but Dallas was like, I'd be walking through the mall and they'd be yelling my name across the fucking mall, and then everybody knows.
Yeah.
But Buffalo, they'll just come up and be like, "Hey, I just want to shake your hand."
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's kind of pleasant.
Shake your hand.
Buffalo fans are great, man.
Yeah, I like going to Buffalo. It's a fun town. It's a good. It's my favorite stadium.
They're about to have a new one. They're about to demolish
I
it.
know. I'm sad about that.
Yeah, they could probably Buffalo could use a bulldozer on a couple of their buildings.
Buffalo's
Buffalo's a pretty.
Buffalo, the whole city could use a good fucking bulldozer.
I'd like to touch.
Did you spend a lot of time in the city of Buffalo, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't go to the city much. It was
Oh, you were on the outskirts. That's
just
cool.
an OP, Orchard Park,
There wasn't much going on in the city.
Orchard Park, and East Aurora. Those are my scenes.
Nice.
East Aurora's a nice little town.
I gotta check it.
I don't think I've ever been there.
East Aurora's nice, man. Go to the Barbell. Barbell is like the wing spot. Everybody recommends you to go from the team.
It is nice to go to a city where crushing wings is
It's the
It's
order
like
of
something
birthplace.
everybody's doing.
Cajun honey butter barbecue. They're really good. Only thing is they're rich. I can only eat like 3 of them. And I'm like, all right, dude. My son will freaking smash those fucking things.
Yeah, honey butter barbecue sounds. That's a rich wing.
I miss being 9. You know,
Yeah.
just pound wings and just go run the 40 right after.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say I'm still pounding wings.
Yeah, you know.
I'm living like a 9-year-old.
No, it was nice having no
Yeah,
concept.
but you could go run. You can go sprint right after and not throw up. Yeah.
Never. I don't know when the last time I sprinted was.
You probably run.
It must have been years since.
What do you think your 40 time is?
Right now?
4.3?
6.8.
4.3, 4.4.
I'd probably run a sub 4.340.
But after I left the Giants, I knew it was over. I didn't touch a weight. My agent's like, let's see if we can get picked up. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
it's pretty much over. It's the second team I've left midseason. Nobody's going to let me come back. But I was just, at this point, I was like, if you're not going to play me, buddy, I'm out. You know?
Yeah. Why not just collect the check?
It's crazy. After COVID, I went from 82 catches off 3 broken ribs to just a practice squad player. It was wild. So,
Really?
Man,
But don't they have to pay you the original amount they said they would? Because I would just collect the bag. Why can't you just collect the bag?
what are you talking about? What do you mean?
So they hired you and they're paying you.
The Giants?
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know.
I was vet minimum, but then when you're on P squad, you get whatever the
Oh, okay.
P
I see
squad
what
amount
you're
is,
saying. I see what you're saying.
which was cool. But I think they just brought me there to kind of coach and get to hang out in the locker room. I was like, dude, I've hung out in the locker room for 11 years already.
Yeah, you wanted to play.
It's cool, but I would like to coach at some point, but I didn't want to coach fucking New Jersey. You know? My kids are going to this school where I don't know. I don't know if we should bring up those issues either. But it's just a little different there than Texas.
True. Coaching would be rad.
Coaching will be rad.
Get
Coaching would be
me out
sick.
of here. Coach is fun, dude. I coached my kids' flag football team. It was a blast.
What was
Yeah.
the record?
Fun. We lost one game, but we
That's solid.
won the championship. We ended up beating that team we lost to in the championship.
Damn,
28
dude.
to nothing. So it was
Damn.
awesome.
They make a goddamn movie about it.
Well, the flag football, you play them the first time, you have no idea what they're
True.
going to do. And
True.
I got a pretty extensive football background, so once we got the playoffs, I was like, all right, now I know what all you fuckers are doing. You're dead.
God, that's fucking awesome.
There's this one team that gave us a run though. The Lake Travis Jaguars, man, they had a good squad. They played us close both times.
That
And I
fucking
was super
coach.
pissed about it. We still won, and I was still mad. I was like, I want to play them again after the championship.
Yeah.
But they were good.
That guy was probably talking so much shit after he won too.
That guy
Oh my
probably hasn't slept
God.
in months. Just like I had his ass. I had him.
He's like, I just know the game better than anybody. And fucking, what was the score of the final?
28-0. So they beat us 29-28 during the season. Our
Oh.
defense had a meltdown. Switched up the defense after that. After
How
that
old are
was
these kids?
over. They were like 8. But
Yes.
dude, that was the first.
All you
thing.
have is an NFL blitz playbook at that point.
Yeah, but
They're
that was-
all right, we're running the bomb. Line up.
Superfly.
So that gave me faith after
Fake punt.
NFL was
Fake
over,
punt.
though.
Yeah.
I had a blast. Coaches yelling at me from the other sideline, and I was worried like I wouldn't have anything to get that competitive fire out, And then until this guy starts yelling at the ref, you're only listening to him because he played in the NFL.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, shut that shit up. I apologize to
Come over there, I'll fucking beat your ass,
no,
motherfucker.
it stopped there, but oh man, I felt kind of bad, but I got a little fiery. I was like, all
Of
right.
course you got
I was
fun.
like, I love it, man.
Dude.
Coaching. I coached. I got an underage. I got and for community service, I was like, I'll coach the 8th grade football team. It was so fun, dude. I'd be up in the press box.
Oh, that's
I'd won.
awesome.
I remember at halftime, I was like, yo, if we run a draw out of this shotgun form.
Did you
we
play
run
a lot of
draw, we
football?
got it. I played just basically high school. I played 1 year at college and then quit.
He's D1, bro. Don't let him fool you.
D1, not big deal.
where
not
at,
big
though?
deal. Probably one of the better D1 schools, Army.
Really though? You were
No,
at
I
Army?
quit right away, and then I transferred.
But you
to-
were at Army though.
for 3 weeks,
Okay.
and then I went to Elon University in North
I
Carolina.
actually thought about going to Air Force Academy for a little bit.
Good call.
But, the whole 9-year commitment deal was what
And
scared
the
me
commitment
off.
was
I wanted to play in the league, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. How that works? But
9 years, damn.
They were a little hazy with the commitment thing with me. They were like, it's like 4 years active duty. And I was like, oh, nice. 4 years I can handle. And then they were like, it's also 3 years reserve and we're in a war in the Middle East, so that's basically you're gonna be
Yeah, you're out there
yeah.
Jesus.
under the
At least
lights.
they were
man.
upfront about it. That was nice.
No, they weren't very upfront about it,
Oh, really?
or I was just not listening.
Yeah, you know what? No, they probably weren't. They're probably very.
They were like, it's 4 years active duty.
What position did you play?
O-line.
I'm interested now. Let's
Yeah.
go.
O-line.
Tackle, guard.
Tackle in high school, and then guard in college. I was too slow and short
For tackle.
for tackle. Yeah,
Why does being short matter at tackle?
I don't know. They love long arms
I guess. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
pass
DNs are all
defense.
fucking 6'8", skinny guys now.
that's true.
Yeah,
Everyone's skinny, dude. The NBA is like
NBA
everyone's
is
6'9" and
frail.
just emaciated. It's like the
Yeah.
point guard.
I can't watch. Once Kobe died, the NBA died for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I can't. I don't. I
It'll
guess he
be
was
fun.
retired before that, but I don't.
Yeah, but you still like it.
So-
You still like
I mean,
it. You're like,
I know what you
Kobe's
mean.
alive.
I've never
keep
watched it
watching.
though.
Yeah.
Like when Kobe was playing, I would watch the Lakers when they were on. But ever since then, it's
Yeah.
like, I can't. There's no like. I like Kyrie. You know, I like Steph,
For sure.
but there's.
Kyrie
It's
rules.
just not the same. He does, man.
Kyrie
Bro,
rules.
Kyrie's dope. Fuck Kyrie. He's one of the few. One of the few that stood up, man.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
guy. He plays for Dallas. I'm gonna have to
I
go
like his
catch a game.
documentaries.
He does have good recs. He's like Siskel and Ebert. He's got good recs.
Dude, I'm surprised Cuban signed him. Cuban gave me hell for not getting the damn vaccine for a
Cuban
little bit.
did?
But he was a cool dude about it. You know,
He was. I was gonna say. I was about to.
well,
give him a
he
fucking
was
couple
an
Yeah, we'll
asshole
give
on
Cuban.
Twitter, and then I was like, hey, what are we doing? So then
He
I
was
reached
cool about
out,
it.
and then we talked on the phone. And he was the one who actually almost talked me into getting it. That was why I went home and was like, hey, should we get it?
He Shark Tanked it to you.
Yeah, he almost got me.
Yeah, I'm out.
He was close.
So he's pretty persuasive.
But I should have known. He's a great businessman. you know?
Yeah.
And now I know,
Yeah,
how
he's
he's been
like,
so
"Look."
successful.
Cole, I like you. All right.
Yeah.
Cole, I like you a lot.
Let's be friends.
Yeah, he was good about it.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, no,
Yeah, he's a bit
was
of a-
cool. At least he was willing to talk to me and not just call me a fucking hillbilly, and move on with his life. At the time, I had no tooth, So they were really.
shit.
So of course, after I do the statement, they post me my picture like with no tooth right here, and just make me look like a complete fucking imbecile.
That's all right.
That was their play though during that whole.
Sorry,
thing.
I play with my daughter at home. We were wrestling, and she just conked
Knocked
me
a tooth out?
right in the face.
Damn.
She didn't cry. I almost did.
Yeah, that fucking hurt. You lost your goddamn
cried.
tooth.
Dude, my tooth hurts.
You can't
bad.
cry. You can't
Did you-
cry in front of your children.
No, dude, I broke my nose and had to come out of the ocean for my 2 kids and was just like, I'm fine, guys. You guys,
When you
don't
hit your
worry.
nose, you have no choice but to cry.
True.
Waters.
There was some
Eyes
true.
water.
There was
Well, yeah, my whole face was wet, luckily for me. But I'd come out of the ocean. For real, I was like upset and scared, and I had to be like, because I was like, dude, what if my nose bone's like in my brain right now, and if I sneeze, it fucking shoots up into my cortex and kills me. The whole time I'd be like, Daddy's fine, guys. He's okay.
Unless he's not, he might not be.
Yeah.
Unless this bone fragment travels into my
I
hippocampus.
love you guys so much.
Being
This
calm
might
for
be
your
our last
kids
time.
is so tough, though.
Yeah.
I lose it sometimes, and I'm just like, damn, I shouldn't have done
You talking about being calm?
that.
Being calm or being
Being calm is tough for me to do.
Not screaming at the kids.
Yeah, it's tough.
my new thing now, I go, you're making me very mad right now. I have to tell them I'm getting mad. And they're like, whoa, what the why? And I'm like, because you're not listening to me.
Yeah.
And they're like, so usually I'll just start spazzing.
I tell them I'm getting frustrated, but it's probably too late. They already know.
Or if one hurts the other one, you might instinctively like, what are you doing? Like push them and you're like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you.
yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. My 9-year-old got it the worst because I was like learning how to be a dad with him because he's my oldest, and feel bad for the guy. But
He's 9 now.
yeah, we've gotten a lot better.
You'll
about
be
it.
fine.
And
Yeah, and
he's
it's a
good. He's
boy.
good, Yeah.
He'll be all right now.
Yeah, boys are like, I feel like you could just,
I feel like me and my dad. I don't think if you're young, you shouldn't be friends with your dad
yeah.
We're not. I mean,
until you
yeah,
get until you're like 30. And then you go, actually, my dad was cool. I don't think my dad talked to me once,
Oh yeah, I know. When I was,
other than
Yeah.
yelling at me.
I know.
yeah. My parents weren't really yellers though. I mean, my dad would whoop our ass, but he didn't yell much.
Ooh, that's terrifying. He was
So-
a quiet ass whooper. That's so
Yeah.
He
scary.
wasn't quiet. He just didn't. He just wasn't yelling. He'd have a stern voice.
Yeah.
My dad was scary though.
My
you
dad
know?
didn't yell. He would always talk through the bottom of his teeth, and
Oh,
that's what he would do.
That,
Yeah.
Come here.
that would frighten
Come
me a
here.
little bit. That would frighten me a little bit.
Dad, I'm not coming over there. You're gonna hit me. Get over here. Come here.
Yeah, that's my kids when I get mad.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not coming over there. They're smart.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, I remember one time, I was outside and my dad was like, "Get the fuck in the house," and I was like across the street. I was like, "No, I'm not coming over. You're gonna hit me. Why would I cross?"
Your parents cussed a lot.
No, my dad would when he was mad.
My dad cusses way more now than I ever heard.
Yeah.
Once he retired from coaching, the first time I ever heard him say the F word was like my senior year, and because he was my head coach in high school, was my senior year during a football game. He's like, I don't know what the fuck to call, and I was just like mid game. But
that's nice.
Yeah, when we were teenagers, my dad brought us into the fold like against our mom. He'd be like, "Your mother's a fucking maniac." We'd be like, "What the fuck? Where's this coming from, man?"
Yeah.
Your mother just makes shit up. She rewrites history. It's fucking annoying. We should be driving like, "Yeah, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about."
That'd be hard not to do that.
Oh,
Bring your
dude.
kids on your side.
To the bros.
Like, just for the record, your mom's a bitch.
It's so hard.
I didn't want to tell you kids this, but I'm the good one. Just so you know.
He would tell us, he'd be like, "Women rewrite history. It's just, it doesn't make any sense. Things happen." He's just like, "It's Jesus fucking Christ." And you just drive in silence for 30 minutes. We'd all be like, "All right, dude." Fuck. He's so mad. But that's tough. I'm one of 6 kids too. So that's like, it's tough, dude.
Dude, 6 kids a
You
lot.
get lost in
Yeah.
the shuffle with
Oh.
6 kids, yeah.
Bro, I was in the woods lighting fires and shit, just chilling, dude. I was having a good time. We were just like finding plants and smoking them, being like, "This fucking rules." Smoking sugar packets.
Yeah.
Shit ruled.
Guys, DraftKings Sportsbook. Oh, you'd like this new bit I'm working on.
What you got?
In the middle of my set, I'll just go, "Today's hour is brought to you by DraftKings." Just do an ad read during your hour.
That's kind of funny.
All right. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code DRENCHED. New customers can bet just $5 to get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code DRENCHED. The crown is yours. Yes. You are now Father God. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-879-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age verifies jurisdiction, void in Ontario. Suck it, Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after insurance. See dkng.com/football for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. I love gambling on football.
I got all that locked in my memory.
Yeah, remember all that, especially for all you boothead casino Kansas heads.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. What are some of the things you want to keep the same about yourself or your life in 2024?
Nothing.
Where are you already crushing it, dude?
Nowhere.
What? We get obsessed with how to change ourselves instead of just expanding on what we're already doing right. Therapy helps you find your strengths so you can ditch the extreme resolutions and make changes that really stick.
That's actually nice.
That is nice, man.
That helps.
2024 is
Better.
the year of self-acceptance. Therapy, I mean, everyone should go on a therapy journey, obviously, to confront their subconscious complexes before the complex completely consumes your entire psyche.
What's the complex consume?
Everyone has complexes.
I know. Well, tell me about it. I didn't ask who had it.
Oh, everyone. No, I'm saying, what is it? What does it consume?
Yeah. What are we talking about?
Your waking ego, just your walking mind, and then you become the complex.
Then you eventually become what you hate.
If you don't get through the shell of your complex to its mythical core, you then become the complex itself.
Oh,
I'm reading a book on Jungian psychology right now. But yeah, it's a good thing to do. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Ooh,
that's nice.
Be nice, dude, to be like, switch.
Yep.
Yo, switch. Celebrate the progress you've already made. Visit BetterHelp.com/MSSP today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. And also, please come to St. Louis this weekend. Oh my gosh. I'll be at Helium St. Louis. Please come to that. and a bunch of other places. Please go to mattmccusker.com/dates. I have a bunch of shows coming up. Come on now. Zany's Nashville. Come on now.
Yeah, that'll be
St.
good.
Louis. St. Louis.
ShaneMGillis.com for all my tour dates.
Yes, please.
Yeah, get in here. Stick your fucking face in the camera.
Hey everybody, the Cap City show is next week. It's it's January 24th, Wednesday in Austin, Texas at Cap City. If you can come, I'd really appreciate it. And the other one is Helium, Philadelphia on April 10th. If you can come, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you.
There we
Thanks,
go.
guys.
Where can they get tickets?
On the Comedy Club website, I guess. In my Instagram, at Sean Gardini. I have the link to
You
it.
have the link?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks, guys. God bless.
The woods were so tight. Dude, he busted our
were
porn for
so
it.
tight.
My dad and my uncle found our porn for it and just fucking destroyed it. And we were just all like,
Damn.
it was our Jewish tunnels, dude. We were fucking,
had Jewish
we
tunnels.
Were blocking them like, no.
Dude, you stood there and jumped up and down. You all stood next to the bulldozer. They turn into the Cameron crazies. They go nuts. They're like, oh. They're the Cameron crazies, dude. What do you think about those Jewish tunnels, dude? You gotta know you got some opinions on these tunnels.
I don't know anything about them.
Well, let me tell you. Here's what's going on. The funniest fucking thing possible happened in New York City. It turns out Jews were digging secret tunnels in New York City. And they got busted and they jumped up and down about it.
Oh, it's just nice. It's nice now nationally you can see them because they are distinctive sects. So now you're like, oh, there's those tunneling Jews
Yeah,
over
the
there.
tunneling Jews.
So what are the purposes of the
Those
tunnels?
tunneling Jews.
Now, we don't know exactly what the purpose was. There's a lot of rumors swirling as to what the purpose was. But I would probably say something very bad.
For sure.
I don't think there's ever... Every set of tunnels I know has had something terrible in it. Hamas, the Underground Railroad, Vietnam. Something we need to stop is going on in tunnels. Lady
I
Di.
don't know. I feel like as a child, you think tunnels are super cool though.
True.
Tunnels are cool.
Yeah.
I think that might be a rumor is that a bunch of children think those tunnels are not cool.
Yeah.
That's the rumor.
That's turning out to be a thing these days. Little kids and grown-ups.
I don't know.
Was that always around, or is it just
I think
social
I think
media?
pedophilia is
era?
It was like accepted. You'd have a child molester in your area in like the 70s, and you'd be like,
yeah, that's the weird guy.
yeah, it'd be like, yeah, that guy's a weirdo.
Accepted.
Stay away from
I don't
that
know if it's accepted.
I swear to God, no one gave a fuck. We had some guys hanging around, and everyone was just like, "Don't go near them.
Yeah,
They're
man.
weird."
I
I know that's played
if
out.
my child were ever to be molested, might be the last of me you see ever, buddy.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
like that guy.
Oh,
go
if someone
ape
got your
shit.
kid, you'd probably
They-
fuck him up, unless it was a priest.
You'd
then
like
you go,
There's a video of this guy who did that. This one guy got accused and was going to trial for molesting his son, and he waited at the airport when he knew that guy was coming by.
Does he know that he's
and
guilty?
just- I think he
Accused
had
or like he's guilty?
I think that guy had a feeling he was guilty. I mean, he risked it all. He shot him. in
If
the
he's
head.
guilty, more power
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't think he got a lot of jail time for it.
you know too when you see the guy if he looks a little
Yeah.
beady
looks
eyed
a little
weirdo.
fishy.
You're like, yeah, he did it. Fucking weirdo.
You ever see the video of the guy in court who's like, "Your Honor, give me 5 seconds with this motherfucker."
I'm saying.
There's been two different mothers and different things that have like come in court and just shot dudes. Just been,
I'm
Nice.
saying, dude, that's tough.
and I think the one guy like beat the guy to death with a shovel and just called the cops, turned himself in, and was just like, yeah, I just beat the fucking shit out of this guy. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I had a head coach in basketball in high school. There was one time where there was a thief issue in the locker room. Someone was stealing stuff. My head basketball coach came in the locker room to talk to us. He's like, "Hey, if y'all ever find out like who's stealing this shit, let me know." He's like, "Well, get him in the locker room. I'll lock the doors and I'll stand by the door and let y'all beat the shit out of him." I was like, dude, I fucking love this guy, man. Jimmy Arndt, man. I love that guy.
Good
you ever
for
find
him.
a thief?
Miss him.
Yeah, did you guys ever get to
We never found him.
lynch the thief? the
Never found him.
vigilante?
That guy was good. Never found
Yeah.
him. I don't know, man.
Damn.
Little Alma America. Here we go.
True. Yeah, locker room thief is pretty dastardly stuff, especially
That
your own
is fucked
teammates.
Yeah.
He was like, I hate a thief.
I hate a thief.
I hate a thief. You can beat his ass. Let me know if you find him.
I gotta get back to that. Just hating thieves. I hated that damn thief. So I would just tolerate it like such a bitch. I'd be like, well, whatever. It's just stuff.
Socioeconomic situations
no.
that forced him into this.
I hate a thief, man. I hate thieves.
I hate thieves, dude.
True. Or being like, I don't like people calling me a thief.
Take me to a Walgreens, I'm fuming about thieves.
True.
Everything's locked up and I'm fuming, dude. I'm still fuming.
Yeah.
I don't even like to think about it. It makes me angry.
True. The thievery. Oh, yeah. I used to steal. I forgot. I used to steal a lot of
You're a
stuff.
thief.
I was a thief. But always, I was more of a Robin Hood,
You're more Robin Hood.
where I just give to myself from stores. I did chill, though, on the auto checkout. No more.
That's good.
I hung up the jersey on the self-checkout. I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. It's just wrong. It's just wrong.
I always supported it.
Well,
I was always scared to do it, but I was happy for you.
It was nice.
I didn't like doing it.
It became absurd, though. I was like, why am I doing this?
Yeah, you don't need to.
I'm like, oh, I don't need to steal meat right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, but it feels good. Getting over on somebody.
Yeah, I do like system breaking when you're like, I'm pretty sure they didn't account for this, and then this is how you get around it. It's like, yeah, you scan your product. This guy's supposed to be watching, but like he's talking to a lady. I mean, it's just, yeah, I do like that. Seeing exactly how, because I think what they're really relying on is for people to be like, well, I'm not doing that. Because it's just, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I think they're batting down on that now, though.
They are. There's always someone there now.
Yeah.
There used to never be someone by the self-checkout.
Yeah.
They've always got an attendant right there. But they're not really fucking paying attention.
Bro, one to the bag.
Yeah.
Do you ever choose the self-checkout over the regular one?
Sometimes. I prefer not to, though.
Yeah, I don't trust the self-checkout.
I don't like the self-checkout.
I don't like it either.
I don't enjoy doing it.
Especially at grocery stores.
I don't know what to do with the.
Like
it's
I
put
got-
everything in the
I'll
bag.
tell you what to do. You ring it up as a fucking orange and put it in your bag.
Bring up a PlayStation 5 as an orange.
I don't even like my kids talking to Alexa, bro.
Yeah, I don't have
I
an
do it.
Alexa in my
I'm like,
house.
Get that thing out of here.
Oh, have you gone to Whole Foods? See the new
I don't.
Dude,
that
the
hand
fucking
scan.
hand scan
You can
thing.
pay with your fucking hand.
Yeah,
Bezos.
I don't go to Whole Foods.
Yeah. It's nice. I like it, but
Whole Foods is
There's
nice.
not.
What are you saying?
I live in Wimberley, Texas. There's no Whole
There's
Foods.
no Whole
There's no
Foods.
Whole Foods.
I'm out in the middle of nowhere now, buddy.
Just a Buc-ee's.
I keep moving further and further away from the city of Austin.
that's kind of nice.
So no, there's
Damn.
not a Buc-ee's. There's a Brookshires.
That's good.
They do have an HEB though.
That's a nice HEB.
HEB's
Yeah.
nice. HEB's
That'd
nice.
be easy.
It's crazy though. Everybody
good
goes
Heb.
to HEB. Everybody goes to
That was
HEB
McCain.
and
Shout out, James.
empties out the store, and nobody goes to Brookshires.
Yeah, they're moving in.
Yeah, I go to Brookshires because everybody takes everything at HEB.
Oh, you're holding that. You're keeping them afloat.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
I just like
could-
the cows, man. I like the cows eating grass.
Yeah, I
I've
want
seen
the
too many
cows to eat
videos of
grass.
those cows in like a fucking box with their legs cut off, just getting like force-fed gruel, and I'm like, I
You
don't
like the
eat-
grass-fed beef?
Yeah,
You make hamburgers with those?
hell yeah.
It's too lean.
You think so?
I think it's not as good,
True.
in my opinion. I, don't know.
I think it's yummy.
What do I know? I'm not a scientist.
I don't know. Here's something that was fun. I watched this documentary last night. It's called Love Has Won. Has anybody seen this?
No, what's it about?
Mm-mm.
It's a cult. It's great.
Oh, nice.
Just a lady who said she was God. And a bunch of hippies showed up,
Yeah.
and she ended up taking silver. She was like, it's a cure-all. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about this cure-all. And she just kept taking silver, and they're like, you're going to turn blue if you keep taking silver. You're going to die.
Turn blue.
Yeah, she turned blue from the silver
That's a thing.
and then died.
Like how blue are we talking?
Fucking blue at the end, like fucking Willy Wonka.
Really?
Like fucking,
No
she
way.
smurfed out and died, dude. But she was also, it's so funny because everybody in the documentary still believes that she was God.
Yeah.
So they're all like, just like, yeah, I mean, she drank more than anybody could possibly drink. Alcohol is a medicine if you use it right. And she was taking all of our pain and sins, so she needed it. And then there's just videos of just clearly a blacked out drunk lady like, I said I wanted chicken parm, you motherfuckers. They're like,
She did
so
that for
good.
them? That's so nice.
She did. She took all the sins on and then just had an army of hippies that would fucking wait on her. Is that the blue woman? Bring
Didn't
her
they
up.
preserve
Blue
her
man
dead
grouped
body?
out. Yeah.
Oh my god! Didn't they preserve her dead body? Too,
Yeah,
or
it was
something?
in their house.
I feel like people will believe anything now. It's kind of crazy.
This is a good one. The best is her thing was she had lived through other people before, and she also had a team of the Oracles. The Oracles. The Oracles weren't like who you'd think it was. It wasn't like saints and shit. It was like Robin Williams is my top Oracle.
What?
Donald Trump, he's still alive, but he's one of the Oracles. He communicates to me. It's so good, dude. They think every cloud's a spaceship. They're like, the ships are coming. They're going to pick us up any day now.
That's kind of fun.
It looked very fun. And then, bro, you're going to love this documentary.
I got to see.
A guy shows up. So she's mother god. She always has a father god. So whoever she's fucking at the time, whichever hippie is now the new father god, but the ultimate father god is still coming. Finally, just a dude that does math. A dude with a ponytail that does math shows up. She's like, this is definitely father god. And all the other hippies are like, fuck, this guy sucks. But he's as funny as it gets. He's literally doing math in front of all these people. And like being like, turn that fucking music off, put this on. He puts on like a hardcore metal and it's like, and all these hippies just have to sit there like, oh man.
It's funny how hippies always get cults.
They
always fall into
cult
them.
up, and they it's really great.
Damn, dude. That would be kind of a fun exercise to just follow like a wildly schizophrenic homeless dude around for the day and be like, bro, you call the ball. What are we doing today?
Yeah.
Just make a month out of that. Being like, what?
It's going to be meth.
True.
And once you're on meth, it's game on.
Yeah, true. Then you're Father God as well.
Then you become Father God to another Father God. Now you're having gay sex in a tent because you're on meth. And it's cold out.
Yeah, fuck.
But the meth will keep you warm.
I'd hope so,
You
yeah.
can sprint.
Oh.
Warm up, take some meth, sprint down the street, do suicides until it's not cold.
It'd be crazy.
I suggest you give that show a watch. It's
I guess
as good as it gets. It's on HBO. Ooh, another thing I got into. This is exciting stuff. True Detective season 4 came out.
How is it?
Ooh, you wanted kick-ass women? You got it.
Is it real?
Don't worry. You wanted kick-ass women? Here we go.
What is it?
Now they've infiltrated True Detective and butt-fucked True Detective.
What
Really?
is True Detective on?
True Detective's on HBO. Season 1 is one of the greatest seasons of
I've
television.
never seen it.
Did they show
And,
like a sex scene right away?
They do have a pretty good sex scene, and
yeah.
I will say, so the one kick-ass woman's, I believe, a Native American, because it's in Alaska.
For sure.
It's in Alaska, so she's
Yeah.
like a Inuit
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
First Nations.
There you go. Straight or les?
Don't say Eskimo Lemaire.
Don't you dare, bro.
You at first glance you would say clearly a lesbian, not a lesbian. And the whole time I was kind of like, I don't like her. And then she has a sex scene where she rides a guy and fucking forces him to cream pie her. That was
What,
good.
dude? They're throwing forced cream pie into there?
Yeah, I was kind of like, that's aggressive. If that was the other way around, that'd be a real problem. If a girl was like, no, and you're like,
True.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah, but no panel of our peers is gonna rule against that.
you can't.
They're gonna go like, yeah, it is very like, fuck, it's so fucking hot.
It was so hot, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome.
I was laying on that couch. I was like, ooh, I didn't know this was gonna happen tonight.
Damn. Was the guy fighting at all? Was he like, fine?
He did try to fight it off, and she fucking grabbed him by the throat and made him pie, dude.
No
The
way.
forced
She did it?
pie, yeah.
I
she
might
forced the
have
pie.
to take a ball.
Yeah,
I might
that
have to take
makes
a
sense.
break.
It was
dude.
awesome.
With the times we're in.
We
makes
are in
sense.
some interesting times,
Makes
but
sense.
I was disappointed to see.
Forced pie is kind of wholesome in terms of the shit that's on TV right now.
True. Yeah, you see the fucking New Year's Eve clock is one of my favorite things right now. So CNN does the New York when the ball drops. So it's showing the countdown. It's on CNN. It's like 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year. And then the camera just cuts to interracial dudes kissing.
So 2024.
It's so good, dude. And there's a guy, it's just a bunch of TikToks and reels of people watching it like, yeah. Ah! What the fuck? God damn it.
Dude, I can't ever make it to New Year's. I'm like in bed by like 10, already knocked
That's
out.
the best.
I had a
Can't do
rough
it.
New Year's, dudes.
Can't do it.
This was the first one I stayed up, but I didn't even see the ball drop or anything.
No, I don't even recall the ball dropping.
I was wandering on mushrooms, dude. I was just walking.
Yeah. You were Father God.
I was Father God.
Wait till you
Father
see
God.
Father God, dude. It's awesome. It's just a guy who's been in and out of jail.
Just a beast.
Meth head, just rolled up on a cult. He said the best is how he decides he's the man. He's like, so he goes to this cult. He's out. He's working in the yard. He's like raking leaves. And he's like, and then I just looked around. And I was like, fuck this. He's like, he threw the rake down. I was like, I'm the man.
Right.
And all the hippies were like, oh, fuck.
It seems like out there, that's all you got to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he was the strongest one.
Well, what happens if like another dude's like, no, I'm the man?
Fight to the death.
Does that happen or?
There is the last father god before him was kind of like, oh, dude, come on, I should be father god. Please let me continue to fuck you.
No, that's
Yeah.
not how I
And
picture
then
it
Jack-
going. Though they're just
Jack
trying to
met-
talk it through.
He tried to talk. He cucked out. It was sad.
Oh,
Damn.
he's not meant to be father god. Then.
He's not.
True.
They did find the correct
Yeah,
father
that's
god.
not it.
He had that good silver pussy too.
Yeah, that's him. He fucking rules.
Fuck.
You're gonna get a good look at that guy.
Yeah,
Long
man. That
ponytail.
guy's in your face on meth.
He literally had to wear an ankle bracelet the whole time.
Did he really?
Yeah. That guy's.
He
no
was
good.
on what, like probation or parole?
I don't know. When he's doing the interviews during the documentary, he's in a hotel with an ankle bracelet,
What?
and he has to continuously call his probation place and be like, "I'm at this hotel."
How do they like find these people to, and then decide they're going to do a documentary?
I think
Like, how's
it
it-
comes from. Well, this lady was a big deal because it was weird. They went into a house where like 15 people were living, and they found a blue lady
Oh, yeah.
wrapped in Christmas lights. That they
All
were
right,
like,
yeah,
"She's coming back alive. Don't touch her."
Did they not expect any of that stuff to happen or something?
What?
Didn't they not expect? I heard when they started that they didn't know it was like the blue lady existed. Maybe
What do
I'm
you-
wrong.
Oh, the documentary.
I thought it was a surprise. I could be wrong, but someone told me that like they were just like they're filming this weird documentary, and all of a sudden there was a blue lady. And like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Maybe.
Could be wrong.
Maybe when they started filming, they were like, "This is just a crazy cult," and then at the end, it's like, "Damn, she did turn blue." Fuck. It's scary when they show her laying in bed.
Yeah,
You see a
dude.
blue face.
Yeah,
standing
Seeing
there.
someone alive laying in bed would scare me.
Creep
Like
me
an
out
old
a little
lady.
Yeah. It's another funny one though. It's like an Acapulco.
Yeah.
Just a yellow man at the end. The guy turns yellow from jaundice.
The best
The
is
guy
that
drank himself to death. He just for real turned into Homer Simpson. He's laying in
Dude.
bed like, oh.
the worst of all time I've ever seen was the HBO documentary I was telling you to watch, where they followed heroin addicts for it was like 25 years, and at the end,
That
the
was
guy,
really sad.
one of the guy, spoiler alert, one of the guy dies. Dude, they show his body, and he was lying dead in a house for 10 days, and his body exploded. They
Dude,
swell,
that's
and then they
nuts.
pop, and they just showed this exploded body, and you're like, what the? I still can't like not see it. It's the most
I
fucked up
can't
thing.
watch shit like that. I'll be,
It just
gotta
I
watch
didn't-
that'll make me like sick
Watch
to my
Blue
stomach.
Lady, dude. You're gonna like
Blue Lady would be nice. And Wet
That
the
one,
Beach.
that one I did
It's
watch.
called Blue Lady?
I didn't make it to the exploded body.
Bro.
It was too
Huh?
sad. Love
Love
has
is
won.
Love has one. Yeah.
I'm more of a Love Is Blind kind of guy.
True. Twin Flames was nice too, but I didn't see that.
They
whole
talk
thing.
about twin flames in this.
Do they really?
And yeah,
Twin Flames was
like I'm
nice.
trying to find my twin flame. This
Twin-
cult was on the twin flame thing.
Twin Flames was bullshit compared to that though. That's the real deal. Lady drinking silver, meth head. Twin Flames was just people who tricked girls into being like, "Do you want to find true love?" And they're like, "Yes."
Yeah,
I think they made people like trans.
Might
Like,
be the
we don't have enough
easiest-
girls. You got to trans. You don't have enough guys. You got to trans. And they were just hooking them up.
that's awesome though.
Kind of tight.
Forced trans is sick.
Forced trans for love.
God, I can't wait to have kids.
Oh yeah. Who?
Wasn't the guy who did like that one Bitcoin thing a part of that Twin Flames thing or something?
Probs, the guy. Oh, the
Bankman, Sam Bankman-Fried? Because I think they're like saying he's like anti-human, like all those guys are like anti-humanists. Like the Twin Flames are kind of anti-humanist too.
anti-human. What the fuck are you talking about?
Like,
Mayor,
What is that
put
even?
your
Take me to
feet
their
on
house.
the bar at the bottom of that stool.
The anti-human movement's crazy.
yeah.
What do you mean, like humans shouldn't exist?
Yeah, like
stand.
people want to. I'm going to turn off the mic. Like people want to eradicate humans.
Yeah, there's like a hardcore environmentalists that are on that bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
Come on now. How they get that's bullshit.
How is it bullshit? What do you mean?
I'm saying that's bullshit. I'm saying
Podcast.
how
Fucking love it.
how you gonna be an anti-human
Just a
human?
bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
hanging
How you
out.
gonna be an anti-human human, bro? Yeah, you can't. Sorry guys, you lose.
Unless you kill yourself.
I'm
Exactly.
inspired. I'm about to go home and start a podcast.
You
it's-
better, bro.
it's-
You should.
That is what we like to do. We like to inspire that in people. They go, God damn, anyone can do this, huh?
Shoot.
I'll do this. It's so easy. Just talk about shit you watched.
Yeah, start
Easy.
the pod.
Love
Start
that.
dude. Everyone
should
should
do
have
a
a
pod.
podcast.
Maybe.
It's like military service.
Who do you have down here that would be who would be your bro? Are you going single? Are you going solo? on this?
Probably go solo. I don't have any bros.
You don't have any bros?
What?
No bros, man. My kids are my bros.
Why don't you hang out with us?
Yeah, come chill.
That's why I hit you up, buddy. You
Yeah,
remember?
hang out,
I
dude.
hit you up and you were like,
Do you
hey,
like
want
playing video
to
games
jump on
at
the
all?
podcast? I said, yeah, sure.
What video games?
The only
do you
problem is I have Starlink and it's not best for the
Starlink?
it's not best for the game streaming.
What's
I was on Starlink for a
Starlink,
minute.
that's Elon Musk's.
Oh,
like-
you're on the Starlink.
You know, it's
I thought
actually-
you were talking about Starfield, the video game.
No, it's
I was like, I
Starlink.
played
It's
Starlink.
No, it's internet. So when you're out in the country and you can't get anything else, you get like satellite internet, and
Mhm.
so far it's been probably the best that I've had when you're kind of remote. So,
That's tight.
But it comes and goes, right?
but no, well, actually, I feel like they kind of effed us over recently. So my internet just stopped working. And of course, I'm blaming my 9-year-old. I'm like, "What'd you do?" Because he like destroys everything. He's like, and it turns out he's like, "Sorry, I threw the football the other day and it hit the router."
Oh, that fucker.
But it wasn't even him. So they said you can't even call support. You got to do it through the app. So they like hit me up on the app and they're like, "Yep, you got a bad Ethernet cable. We'll send you a new one." And internet wasn't working for like 3 days. The day the cable gets there, my internet's working. I didn't change the cable. Now my internet's working fine. I haven't changed the cable at all. So I'm like, I think you guys just kind of, I don't know, maybe you needed internet somewhere else. So
Yeah,
you fucking
shut
cut
it off.
mine
Yeah,
and
you
now
linked it out. Well, don't they say the more people who get Starlink, the better it'll be, or something? I've heard they're like
Man,
more people get it, the
I
more
don't know.
satellites will send.
all I
out.
know is it takes like 2 months before you actually get it. So
Is it free?
no, it's expensive as shit. It's like, I mean, monthly it's not that bad, but yeah, it's like $500 or whatever it is to
Per
get the
year?
equipment and everything.
Oh, really?
Takes forever to get out there, but
Isn't his whole mission
but
to
it's
give
cool
free
once you
internet to
have it.
everyone, though?
yeah.
That's the whole mission. He's like, I'm going to give
Yeah.
free internet to everyone. Like, sign up once this gets big. It's going to be so cheap.
Well, it's definitely not fucking free.
Okay. So, you
So
gotta
I don't
pay.
know what that's about,
I don't know.
but it's the best I can do right now. But I tried to fight somebody on UFC 5 the other day, and my punches are like coming in, not when I'm
Nice.
pressing the button. It ain't it.
You like UFC 5?
How's
Love
the
it.
UFC?
I just love beating the shit
Hey,
out
we
of
like
people.
that too, dude.
I like UFC 5.
Get ready, dude.
Like- I
I'll
like
fuck
UFC
you up with
Like,
UFC
come on,
5.
Oh, yes, dude.
I've only gone against the computer on Legendary, you know, because
Ooh, all right. Well,
I
it could
tried
be a
to-
new contender in the house.
well, I tried to
You
fight.
might be Father God, dude.
You might be the new Father God. dude.
I tried to fight online, but
We're
the
about to get our asses
lag
kicked.
is just shit. So I was like, fuck, I can't do it. I gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a frustrating game to have shitty internet on.
But you know, it also probably doesn't help. My Starlink's on the fucking ground, just in the driveway, pointing up in the sky. I'm renovating my house, so we're staying in this little apartment above the fucking.
You're going
garage.
through a renovation right now?
Yeah,
Bro,
so-
you're going through. That's fucking brutal.
yeah, it's a shit show right now. I got
dude.
5 people staying, and we only got 1 bedroom, and then the living room, kitchen, buddy.
You
My
fucking Filipinos.
kids are just staying on the fucking kids are staying on the couch, you know, the sectional, but they love it. You know, we go to Airbnb,
Yeah.
and a day after we're there, they're like, "Can we go home?"
Yeah, true.
They all got their own rooms at the Airbnb, but they just want to be with their stuff, man.
Yeah,
They all
we-
got their bikes and shit.
Dude, we did a renovation when my wife was pregnant. We were on an air mattress in an apartment, and she every morning I'd watch her like do a push up to get off the air mattress, and I was like, God, I'm such a piece of shit, dude. I'm such a piece of shit.
Well, we at least got a bed.
It's kind of tight. You
It's
fucking
nice. I do miss my bed. My back hurts anytime I sleep anywhere else.
yeah.
I got the Tempur-Pedic joint. And it's
How
heavy.
long out are you on the reno? What's the timeline going?
Who fucking knows? It was 9 months, like 9 months ago. So
Oh God.
I don't know, but I've been changing shit. It's partially my fault. So I got to have my man cave right, dude.
True.
Got to get it
Yeah.
right the first time.
True.
And it's not exactly cheap to.
Dude, that's
renovate
hard. That's
right
hard
now.
in a relationship, dude. Women's environment, especially their house, is like when you disturb
Oh,
that.
for
I mean,
sure.
it fucks and sucks for everybody, but they can spin out.
We've been sucking it up. You know, she's been all right.
That's
so
good.
Hasn't been too bad.
That's good. Our friend was he's a painting contractor, and he was saying he was painting houses all the time. And he's like, dude, I've witnessed couples just explode during renovations.
I can't
It
imagine.
always takes longer than you think.
I would never handle it well
Bro, it's tough, man.
because the
Well-
woman's going to make changes.
If you don't handle it well,
That's what I
then
mean.
Oh, yeah.
you're going to be in trouble
That's
because
what I
she
mean.
definitely is not going to
Well,
handle
that's
it
what
well.
I'm saying. She's not going to handle it well, and I'm not good at
My,
understanding when people are acting irrationally.
my wife told me this morning, she's like, hey, call Corey, who's our project manager. She's like, call Corey and get him to turn the fucking water on. And I was like, I just didn't say anything because they literally told us to turn the water off because our house is exposed. I'm like, I know that we're not going to be able to do this. So I'm not even going to ask him. But
you're a firewall for like 6 months. You got to be like, okay, I hear you on that. And then you go, no, I'll talk to them.
I didn't say
I'll
a word.
handle it.
I didn't say a word. I just didn't say anything. when I don't know what to say, I just don't say anything. It's usually better that way. Then I just walk off and go put dishes in the damn dishwasher.
That's a good
or
move, though.
something.
I got to start doing that. I'm like, well, you can't do that.
Just not say anything.
Yeah,
just turn around and walk out of the room.
I've gotten good at if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. So now I've become better about it.
True.
Wish that would have happened while I was in the league, but
Yeah.
it's coming a little late. Later than it should have.
You're fine, dude.
Yeah.
You did some cool stuff.
Yeah, dude. I like that though. I'm gonna start now just being like listening and going, I hear what you're saying. And then just walking away.
No, don't even say that. You
True.
just don't say anything. Just
True.
look at the ground, act like you're doing something, then walk off.
I hate thieves.
You know?
I have a question for you.
What's up?
Is it true that when you gave the statement, Gabriel Davis cried because he was so pro science?
No. Let me tell you something. The majority of our locker room
Didn't Gabe
the,
Davis cry when you gave that speech?
He was probably crying of joy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to
Gabe,
hoping this gets back to him when he gets angry.
Gabe's one of the fucking dudes.
Gabe is the bro.
Let me tell you something. He's one of my favorite teammates I've ever had. Dudes, so first off, when rookies come in, they usually fucking suck, right? Mentally. And dude came in, learned the offense faster than anybody I've ever seen it. 1. 2, he knew more than I did about the offense in like 3 weeks. He already knew it better than I did.
Wow.
I'm one of those guys that's like, hey, put me at the F and don't move me anywhere.
Yeah.
Let me learn one spot and that's it. Gabe learned all the fucking positions.
Wow.
So dude was dedicated, you know. Big fan of Dave. And he works hard, so usually rookies are like lazy. Like think the world's gonna get handed to them right when they come in. Especially now. It's a little different now than what it was when I first came in, but
Yeah, what's the shock like coming from college to the NFL? It's gotta be fucking nuts.
Well, I quit and went home as a rookie at first, so it was pretty big for me. So. No, my situation was just like I came in undrafted, free agent, and as people asked me, they were like, "Did you think you weren't going to make it?" Garrett even asked me when I went in the office and told him, but I was like, "No, I actually think I am going to make it. That's the problem. I don't think I want to, you know." But it was just going from Little Elm, which is a small town, to SMU. Nobody cares about football there. And then you're at Dallas. I slip up and say one thing, and then they twist your words and like make it something else. I said that, you know, they were comparing me to Wes Welker. I was like, you know, Wes Welker's good. And, you know, I was actually a huge fan of him, loved his game, watched it. But I was like, I think I could play a little bit more outside, you know. And they took that as Cole Beasley says he's better than Wes Welker. And then after that, and I don't like a lot of attention. You know, I know it's hard to believe after all the shit that's been going down, but I didn't like a lot of attention at the time. And then after that, the media just went fucking bananas.
Oh, that
sucks. And then I have I already know this, but I have a coach telling me, he's like, hey, every day you can't have one off day. You got to like go above and beyond and make plays or else your ass is fucking gone. I'm like, all right, dude. Like, I know. And then after a while, I started like waking up and every morning I would like throw up because I didn't want to do shit. I was like, just tired of being there.
That'd be terrifying.
So I took my ass home. I was like, I ain't fucking doing this. This isn't healthy. Went home. Then my dad and my mom were at the house in Dallas. Camp was in Oxnard, California. So I flew home. By the time I flew home, they had already driven from like this area to there. And they were there, slept. And then my dad like gave me a stern talking for 2 hours the next morning. And I was like, all right, I'll go back. But I went back for them. I didn't really go back for myself.
That's awesome.
Ended up working out.
That's awesome.
But
good thing you went back.
Yeah, it worked out.
Bullshit.
But
what a mean way to coach, by the way. I feel like that can't work. Being like, if you fuck up, I'm fucking firing you.
Much.
It's like,
I was
not
like,
gonna help
dude,
me, man.
I fucking know. Like, you guys didn't want me, really. I didn't get drafted, you know. Just showed up here. I'm better than all these fuckers.
Definitely better than that other guy. Who was the guy you mentioned before?
And then
Wes Welker's pretty good too.
Oh no, Wes Welker was solid.
Fuck it. No.
But yeah, but then I saw the NFL for what it was. It was like, I'm undrafted. I'm not going to get to play. And Miles is great, dude. Great fucking player when he was healthy. But at the time, he was like hobbling around on a hamstring and dealing with it. And I was like, dude, like am I gonna get to fucking go in there or what? But
where'd you get your chance?
Whoever's getting paid the most money is who's in the fucking game. You gotta wait your turn. That's the only thing I hate about the NFL. But I got my chance. So it was like I was inactive for like 3 games. And then after that, they kept telling me, they're like, we're going to find a way to get you in there. And so then I would go in and empty on 3rd downs and catch a 3rd down, make a 1st down, and come right back out the game. And I do that for 2 years before I actually got to start. But it was cool. But that's the hardest fucking way to ever play, is like, you just got to be ready. And then when you go in there, when I get in there, they were throwing me the fucking ball. So I was like, fuck, I can't fuck this up.
Oh,
Here we go.
Jesus, bro. So you just sat there the whole time like, fuck, they might put me in any second. And then it's like, yo, we're tossing to you.
But I was fortunate enough to get lucky enough to make those plays, and then got my shot after that.
That's sick.
Shout out to Miles. Miles Austin is the coolest fucking dude ever.
Yeah,
I love that
that's
dude.
awesome.
Really?
But yeah, that was the deal.
How you feel about, how nice does it feel to catch the TD?
Catch a touchdown in a game?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah,
dude, the whole game in general is super addicting. That's why it's like, you know, they try to get you prepared for retirement, because there's nothing to simulate that. And they can prepare you as much as you want to, but once it happens, it's like, damn, where am I going to get that fucking rush from until a coach is fucking yelling at you that you're getting special treatment because you played in the league, and you're like, shut that shit up, man.
There you go.
Then you get the rush back.
I'll fucking kill you when
It's not the same, but it's a close second.
You just start running routes.
Yeah.
Just getting so fired up.
He's down the field.
Dude, since I left the Giants, I haven't touched a weight, buddy.
Yeah.
I haven't touched one.
Me neither. Once you left, I was like, I'm done.
Oh, buddy, I knew it. It was over. It's a wrap.
Yeah, but now you've got your son. You can coach, dude.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
can
do
just
that.
follow his career.
I'm gonna do that, but I don't want to be like, you know.
No, you're gonna.
I don't want to live through them. You know.
Nah, you're gonna.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be
tough.
so sick.
It's
Live it
tough.
to him.
You know, I try to
True.
teach them the ways. I'm like, hey, be a nice person outside of the field, but when you get on that field, be a fucking asshole. It's hard to tell a kid that, but
True.
it's good times. Good times.
Well, if you don't like the way he plays, just don't talk to him.
Yeah. Just give him silent treatment until he's ready to play exactly how the game should be played.
You do that, they absolutely will fucking hate it. Is the problem? So
I know.
yeah, it's tough.
We had a friend whose dad would just like, we'd play basketball and he'd just be like, that was terrible, blah, blah. And I'd just be sitting in the back. He'd be like, you weren't any good either. I'm like, oh, leave me out of this, dude. This is your guys' thing. I'm chilling, man.
Yeah, I got in trouble in 8th grade during a loss.
Mm-hmm.
The coach came into the locker room and was like, oh, you think you're so fucking cool. I was like, I'm in 8th grade, dude. You're a 45-year-old man.
It's wild.
That is nice.
You can get lost. You can get lost coaching kids. You can get lost into being like, oh, and you're the cool one, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well,
you quickly
It's
you go down to
typically-
their level.
it's the same guys, though, who are just kind of like, fucking, I don't know, talking to a therapist is fucking ridiculous. And you go to a bunch of 12-year-olds, just like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You think just because you're fucking handsome, you can get away with everything?
Oh, dude, it's even
What,
worse
you
when
can
it's
fuck
your
my
own.
wife?
When you're coaching your own, it's way harder because everybody else you're just like whatever. But then yours fucks up, and you're like, hey, dude, just get this fucking shit together.
we had someone I knew's dad was coaching like summer league basketball, and purposely in the playoffs didn't tell 3 of the worst kids about the playoffs.
Awesome.
So they didn't show up.
Awesome.
So we didn't have to play them.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great move. Because otherwise you got to play those
It was
fuckers.
just like summer league basketball.
I was one of the kids that had to be played in summer league.
Oh, they
I
had to
was
go
a
in.
shitty kid. Yeah,
Oh,
it
it's so
sucked. I
funny.
remember just sitting on the bench being like, please don't fucking put me in.
Oh no.
I can't play. I was on a good team, and it was in Harrisburg, and we were like the only white team
Yeah.
in summer league, and it was a hot fucking terrible gym,
Yeah, those gyms are.
and I was just sitting there just like, oh man, if I get in, everyone in this whole gym's gonna make fun of me for how bad I am at basketball. There'd be like a minute left, they'd be like, Gillis, like fuck. Go in, airball, free throw, get checked back out. Yeah,
Hey, at least you stuck it out, man. You finished the season.
True.
I finished
That
that season.
Did you not play ever again, or did you keep going?
No, I kept playing after that. That was just that particular summer league was tough, dude.
That's cool.
The all black team summer league it's scary for basketball in a hot gym.
Played a lot of AAU basketball growing up.
Yeah,
Basketball was, probably like basketball arguably more than football.
really.
Yeah. Basketball was my jam.
Really? What was your position?
Point guard.
Point guard.
Yeah,
PG.
PG.
Damn, basketball is my favorite sport to play now. It's so fun.
It's just tough at 5'8", you know.
I hear you, brother.
Football.
All my cousins are like 6'6". I grew up playing with them. It's got a lot of my
6'6",
shots.
lucky guys.
They're big boys. 6'3", 6'4", 6'6".
Yeah, if I was just 6 feet, I would have tried to play Q.
You've been Calvin Johnson.
That would have been awesome.
You would have been Megatron.
I would have tried to play quarterback, bro. Quarterback
Really?
was awesome. I played quarterback in high school.
Did you really?
Yeah, there's nothing better than having the ball in your hands every play.
True.
I never had the ball in my hands once.
Yeah, I couldn't play football like that.
It was
To
crazy.
be honest, I don't know how
My
linemen
whole
do it.
family's offensive linemen. My sister. No, all my uncles, everybody's O-line. So it was always like, you're going to be a lineman.
Yeah.
Not that I had a choice, but it was, yeah. And it is funny how much of a completely different sport it is.
I actually played O-line my first year of football. Got moved after the first game.
To O-line or from O-line?
I only away from O-line after the first game. Must not have been very good.
Yeah,
My 9-year-old's 1,000 times more physical than I was. So
that's good.
yeah, I was always a little bitch. I made a living in the NFL out of avoiding hits. So
That's good.
it's like I'm
That's
not
kinda nice,
hitting
yeah.
anybody
Who's your favorite wide receiver of all time?
of all time. Randy Moss,
Randy Moss?
easily.
Fuck
Yeah,
Nice.
Randy Moss, AKA Super Freak. It's my guy.
yeah, he's awesome. Straight cash, homie.
That's straight cash, homie.
I wish he would have.
play when I wanna.
He was a Notre Dame guy. He was going to Notre Dame.
He was
That would have been nice. I'm a Notre Dame fan. That would have been very nice.
Zach Martin.
Zach Martin rules.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be a Cowboy fan before it's over with.
I mean, if the Eagles continue to do what they're doing,
Oh, you're a bandwagoner, huh?
yeah. Let's
right.
go Bills.
Go
Bills, Niners. Let's go.
I want a Super Bowl for them so bad, but then I don't at the same time because I'm like, fuck, why couldn't we do it when I was there?
True.
Yeah,
It's like I got mixed feelings about it. I want the Bros to get a Super Bowl, but then I'm like, fuck, man.
You could be running routes.
Why
in the
this year?
backyard.
Why this year?
True. Yeah.
No, I text Bean as soon as I got let go from the Giants, but he said, I'll keep you in mind. And I knew what that meant.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, bud.
Like, fuck.
So what
All
are
right,
you
it's
doing
over.
to keep the fucking flame burning inside? Is that you're recently done with the NFL? That's pretty recent, right?
Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. Thanks
Yeah,
for
so
reminding me right now.
No, I'm saying, what are you doing? Like, you got to keep it going, bro.
No.
It's all in your mind, dude.
Yeah, I don't. No, I'm not.
It's all in your mind, dude.
I know how the NFL works.
Just
You
get into
know,
ultimate frisbee.
they decided after COVID I was a P squad player only. I've been battling uphill ever since, and
I see what you're saying.
I'm like over it. I'm like, all right, fuck you guys. You're not gonna let me play them out.
Yeah, but what if? Okay, yeah, that's bullshit.
So
It's fucking nonsense. Can't you just play though? Is there other places you can play?
bro, I'm telling you, when I asked for my release from the Bills, no way in hell I thought no one was gonna sign me. Right? I got nothing. Told P squad from me begging Brady to get me there. You know.
Yeah.
And Brady's like, all right. And then got me there. And then I played like 2 plays a game for 2 weeks. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yeah.
I wanted to play the whole time. I thought Godwin was going to be hurt for a little longer, and he came back quick as fuck next week. I was like, well, shit, he's getting paid $18 million. I know how this goes. I'm out of here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit. Some motherfucking bullshit.
Yeah, you could find competitive outlets.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you, ultimate frisbee. Just come in and torch people.
No, I don't want to do fucking shit
Dude,
like that.
just
Bro,
torch
you'd be
Ultimate
so
Frisbee.
Go down there.
nasty.
Don't say a word to anybody. Just get on the field and go fucking nuts on people. They wouldn't know. Ultimate frisbee dudes would not know who you were.
Yeah.
You'd be fucking-
They would
Probably
just be like, "Yo, this
Yeah, they're-
fucking guy."
Oh, they're snagging shit.
Yeah, just torching dudes on routes. Just
I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna
secretly
do.
do that. Be like Uncle Drew.
I don't even know. Like, I want to coach, but I don't want to coach at college or NFL because I don't want to travel. I
Yeah.
want to be home with
Yeah.
with the fam.
Coaching in college, I think, is also that's your entire life. You'll never be home.
And coaching the NFL is way worse than playing in it. Those dudes never go home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Never.
It's fucked up.
So I refuse. And
yeah.
then
That's why they all look like shit. dude.
I don't.
so many of those
I don't
dudes,
do
you're
well
like,
with
"Holy
bosses
shit."
either. Like someone telling me what to do all day, I just don't want to do that. I want to be my own boss. So
True
if
that.
I'm going to coach, I want to be the head fucking coach.
Yeah.
That's why took over a flag football squad, bro.
True.
Nobody's
saying.
out there telling me what to do.
Nobody give you any shit.
Even the parents, they just leave me alone. You know, most people are like, the parents suck for Little League. I was like, well, really? Because in flag, they left me the fuck alone, let me do what the fuck I do.
I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna say?
You got the ring, dude. You snagged the ring on it, dude.
What are you gonna say? Can you imagine being a dad? Be like, actually, I think we should run this. And be like, oh wait, you played 11.
Yeah.
How many years were you in the NFL? I forget. Yeah, I guess I should listen to you.
Highest I would go is high school, bro. That's probably it.
High school would be fun.
tight.
High school would be
That'd be really
sick.
fun,
But
especially down here.
I don't want to teach anybody, though. I don't want to teach. That's like a rule, you know, unless you go to like a private school.
Oh, you got to teach.
You usually got to teach.
Teach
Maybe there's a
gym,
way
dude.
around it.
Bro,
I don't
teach
know.
science.
I don't.
Or science.
My dad was the science teacher.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he head coach. Then he got the job finally of PE. That's ideal.
Peas.
Yeah.
He's a PE teacher.
Dodgeball every day.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I
gotta
don't
watch
care what
those.
you guys do. Just fucking move around, all right?
Peas are nice. You just gotta
But yeah.
not be a pig.
You just gotta force the kids to shower and stand. in
Yeah,
there.
the gym teachers often have sex with girls, which is illegal.
Oh no.
They do, dude. If you had to pick a class who has sex with the kids most, it is the gym teacher, dude. I mean, their job's just so physical. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah, you're interested in
And they got to talk about
female
sex
anatomy.
with the kid.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Like, raise your hand if you have a pussy.
Looks like
Today
you're.
we're studying pussies.
I noticed all your breasts are coming in nicely.
I don't know. What's this podcast gig like though?
What's this?
Yeah, how's you
It's pretty fun.
you get? I mean, what's the money like? Do you get anything off of it somehow? Some
Money's
way?
thick.
How's that work?
We get like
$1 billion.
we get so much money. Yeah, we're fucking those P Squad guys up pretty bad.
Fucking, are you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still solid money. It's not bad.
No, it's great. I'm not saying it's not.
P Squad's not great, but you know.
No, yeah. I'll tell you after.
I love
I
that.
love it.
Love that. All right.
Actually,
I'd give this up.
Comedy
for the
money
P-Squad.
should be good
P
now.
Squad
though.
would be nice.
P Squad would be so sick.
Got a big Netflix thing
Comedy,
now.
comedy money's good. Yeah,
It's working out.
the money is good.
Saw you with a Bud Light beanie on. I didn't take you for one of those, but
Brother,
what's
I'm glad
going on?
you
there?
asked.
What's going on there?
Bud Light rules. Bud Light's back, dude. We're back.
How's it back?
I'll tell you after.
All right.
All right, that's enough
You know
of
what?
this.
Actually, I don't even remember if it was Bud Light. Pretty sure I had a Bud Light deal at a point in Buffalo. I had a billboard, but I don't even remember if it was Bud Light, dude. My marketing guy just comes to me with shit, and I'm like, "Tell me where to sign, buddy."
I bet it was. I think they're the NFL is Bud Light.
Oh, so it probably was Bud
It's
Light.
probably
then.
Bud Light.
Well, then they, did what they did, and they fucking ruined it.
No, they didn't ruin it.
Are they making a comeback?
They didn't ruin it. They're making a comeback.
Okay, if they're righting the wrongs, we're all right.
They are.
All
They're
right.
doing the right thing.
All right, okay.
Yep.
I'll wait for that moment to support them.
All
Yeah,
right.
that was like high level corporate warfare stuff that a lot of people understand.
Right now, I'm with Kid Rock. I'm out here with AKs, just fucking.
I got bad news for you. Kid Rock still sips the Bud Lights, dude.
Does he?
Yeah. He's a closeted Bud Light man.
You know what?
I've seen pictures of him.
You
He
know
feeds
what?
on him like a vampire.
He does.
dude,
He
at
goes
night.
back to his room. And
As
he
long as the
picks
people,
up the scraps,
as long
goes,
as the
"I'm so
people
sorry."
don't know, but you just fucking told them. So there we go.
There's pictures online of him.
Okay.
The dam will break.
Sucking down a
The
Bud
dam
Light.
will break, and the bros.
I haven't seen much on. I just recently came back to Twitter, and I've been pretty active, just talking my shit.
Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
Getting back to it.
It's good to get back into
it's,
Twitter.
It's good to get back into shit talking.
Yeah, that's actually really funny.
I guess it's not Twitter anymore. It's X.
It is X.
Yeah, true.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's
Whatever
Twitter.
it's called. It's the same shit.
Yeah, I don't know why they switched the name. They could have kept it as just Twitter.
It's Elon's now.
True. Fucking
Fucking X, SpaceX, all that shit.
information town square. What would we do without a bunch of fucking morons yelling at each other?
Yeah, we need the
Our
information town
democracy
square.
needs this fucking platform.
Yeah, I guess the people that say that are all the self-important people on Twitter
Yeah.
that are like, "We need this." It's like, no, you need this.
No,
to,
dude, we
to write 5 paragraphs about the Iowa caucus.
Nobody
You
agrees.
fucking loser.
Nobody agrees with each other on there. It's not.
No.
I mean, it's just
No.
a place for people to fucking bitch and argue.
Yeah. Now it's getting rowdy. Now you get on Twitter, it's fucking beheadings.
Oh yeah.
It's getting rowdy,
I'm here for it. I like seeing people argue.
I like watching people argue for sure.
The Aaron Rodgers shit on McAfee was great.
He's back though.
It was great.
He was back
Yeah.
the next day.
Yeah,
He
I
put
was
him back on the next day.
I'm
It
gonna,
was
be, I'm gonna be honest. I was pissed at first. I texted Aaron and I was like, "What the fuck is McAfee doing?"
Yeah,
And then he brought him back. I'm like, "All right, he's still cool."
the next day.
It was
Yeah.
the next day.
He's still cool. All right.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah,
You can't stop Tuesdays with Aaron Rodgers Tuesday.
can't do it.
You can't.
You have to have him on.
You have to bring Aaron Rodgers right back on the next day.
You have to. It was so funny. He's like, I'm so happy. And next thing he's like, he's back on.
Yeah.
I'm just reading articles. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then it's like, he's back. I'm like, wow.
By the way, y'all got any snacks back there? I'm fucking starving.
Oh, we can get some snacks here for sure.
All we have is fucking dumb meat.
All you have is meat. You have no like snacks.
We're trying to do this fucking carnivore diet. Matt's actually doing it. I've
Ritz-
obviously
Ritz-
fallen several times.
Ritz
I've eaten-
peanut butter crackers.
I can get you some peanut butter
Yeah.
crackers.
Those are
We can go puff.
fire.
Fucking
So good, dude.
All right, Cole. Thank you, brother.
Yo,
Oh, it's over.
Yeah, it's over.
I was gonna snack while we talked.
we can do a Patreon. Save it for
We'll
the Patreon.
save
We're
it
gonna
for
do
the
a second
Patreon.
one.
We'll do another one.
The fuck is that?
You guys can head off. It's the money maker,
That's the
bro.
money.
All right, let's do it.
Now you can say whatever you want.
True.
It's behind a paywall.
I already did.
All right.